leg weakness in its tracks. You know that feeling? The one you get some mornings when you swing your legs out of bed. That little tremor, that hesitation, that moment of weakness in your thighs and calves that makes you instinctively reach for the nightstand just to steady yourself. For millions, it's a quiet, private fear, the fear that your own two legs are slowly letting you down. What if I told you that this morning instability isn't just a random part of getting older? And what if the power to fight back wasn't in some prescription bottle, but was waiting for you in your kitchen right now? Let's be honest, most of us just blame age for weakening legs. We shrug and accept it as an inevitable part of life. But the science points to something else entirely, something that's happening every single night while you sleep. It's a process that can either be sped up or reversed by what you choose to eat the moment you wake up. Your typical breakfast, the toast, the cereal, the muffin isn't just failing to help. It's actively making the problem worse by robbing your muscles of what they desperately need to rebuild. Stick with me, because I'm about to show you how one simple, delicious breakfast can slam the brakes on this cycle and start restoring the strength and confidence you thought were gone for good. So let's pull back the curtain on what's going on inside your body, especially after age 50. There's a medical term for age-related muscle loss called sarcopenia. It sounds scary, but the idea is simple. As we get older, our bodies get less efficient at keeping our muscles strong. And this process kicks into high gear overnight. Think about it for about 8 hours while you sleep. Your body is fasting. To keep everything running, from your brain to your heart, it needs a constant supply of energy and amino acids. If there aren't enough left over from dinner, your body has to find them somewhere else, and the most convenient source it can find: your muscles. It starts to break down your muscle tissue, especially in the large muscles of your legs and hips, just to get the fuel it needs. Now, for a younger person, this nightly breakdown is no big deal. They easily make up for it the next day. But as we age, we get hit with a double whammy. First, we develop something called anabolic resistance. This just means our muscles get a little hard of hearing and do on cue respond as well to signals telling them to grow and repair. We need more protein to get the same muscle-building effect. Second, our breakfast habits usually sabotage us. A breakfast that is high in simple carbs and low in protein, like a bagel or a sugary cereal, sends a flood of sugar into your system, but gives your muscles none of the building blocks they screaming for after that long night. It's like sending a demolition crew to a construction site, but forgetting to give them any bricks or mortar. The breakdown just continues. Day by day, that subtle morning weakness gets a little more obvious. And this isn't just about feeling weak. It directly messes with your balance, your mobility, and your independence. Okay, now imagine waking up knowing you have the perfect tool to fight back. A breakfast that doesn't just stop the muscle breakdown in its tracks, but actually kickstarts the rebuilding process before you've even finished your first cup of coffee. This isn't a fantasy. It's a smart, strategic meal built around a few powerhouse ingredients. The breakfast that can truly change the game is a bowl of plain, protein-rich Greek yogurt, topped with a handful of almonds or walnuts, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. It sounds almost too simple, and that's the beauty of it. But each part of this breakfast is a carefully chosen weapon in the war against muscle loss, working together to give your body exactly what it needs, right when it needs it most. So, why does this simple bowl work so well? The star of the show is the Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, it's strained to remove a lot of the liquid whey. This concentrates the protein, making it incredibly dense and creamy. A single cup can pack around 20 grams of high-quality protein. This is so important because the science is really clear on this. Older adults need a solid of protein around 25 to 30 grams at each meal to overcome that anabolic resistance and trigger muscle repair. The protein in Greek yogurt has all the essential amino acids, including a ton of leucine, which is the specific amino acid that acts like a light switch, telling your muscles to start rebuilding. But the yogurt doesn't work alone. When you add a handful of almonds or walnuts, you're not just getting a satisfying crunch. You're adding more protein, healthy fats, and magnesium, a mineral that's vital for preventing the cramps and spasms that can come with leg weakness. Nuts also have antioxidants like vitamin E, which help protect your muscle cells from damage. The final piece of this power trio is the chia seeds. Don't let their size fool you. These things are nutritional giants. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, famous for their anti-inflammatory power. Taming chronic inflammation is a huge part of keeping muscles healthy as we age. Chia seeds also give you fiber and even more calcium, which you need for proper muscle contractions. Plus, when you stir them into the yogurt, they form a gel that helps you feel full and keeps your energy stable all morning. Making this breakfast a part of your life is incredibly easy, and being consistent is how you'll see the biggest changes. Here's your simple game plan. 1. Start with the base. Grab some plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. The flavored kinds are usually packed with sugar, which you don't want. Aim for about a cup or around 7 ounces. 2. Add the crunch. Toss in a small handful of raw, unsalted almonds or walnuts. You can chop them up to make them easier to mix in. About an ounce is perfect. That's roughly 20 to 24 almonds. 3. Sprinkle in the super seeds. Add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and stir them right in. Pro tip: if you have an extra 5 minutes, let the bowl sit. The chia seeds will hydrate and create this amazing, thick, pudding-like texture. And don't be afraid to mix it up. You can throw in a handful of berries for antioxidants or a sprinkle of cinnamon to help with blood sugar. If you really need a little sweetness, a small drizzle of honey is a much better choice than refined sugar. The real secret is to make this your non-negotiable morning ritual. Eating this high-protein meal within an hour of waking directly counters the muscle breakdown that happened overnight. It restocks your body's amino acid supply and sends a loud, clear signal to your leg muscles that it's time to rebuild, setting you up for a stronger day. Now, this breakfast is your most important first step, but to really turn the tide on leg weakness, you need a 24-hour strategy. But let's be real, this amazing breakfast is your starting lineup, not the whole team. The same ideas should carry through the rest of your day. Think about adding other muscle-friendly foods to your lunch and dinner. Salmon is a fantastic choice because it's rich in both protein and those anti-inflammatory omega-3 South. Lean chicken breast is another great way to get the amino acids you need for muscle repair. And don't forget about the power of plants. Leafy greens like spinach are high in nitrates, which your body uses to improve blood flow. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients get delivered to your muscles, boosting their strength and endurance. Eggs are another champion, loaded with protein and vitamin D, which is essential for muscle function. Of course, nutrition is only half the battle. You have to combine it with regular physical activity. Your muscles need a reason to get stronger. Resistance training is hands down the best way to build muscle at any age. This doesn't mean you have to become a bodybuilder. Simple bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, and calf raises are incredibly effective. The combination of fueling your body with the right food and giving it a reason to build with exercise is the undisputed 1-2 punch against age-related muscle loss. If you found this helpful and you're ready to take that first step towards stronger legs and a more confident you, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We share simple, science-backed health tips every week that are designed to help you thrive. And please, share this with anyone you know, a friend, a parent, a neighbor who might be worried about their strength and mobility. A simple breakfast could truly change their life. That feeling of unsteadiness in your legs doesn't have to be your new normal. It's not a life sentence of getting older. It's a signal. It's your body telling you it needs the right fuel to stay strong. The power to fight back isn't some complicated futuristic secret. It's in a simple, deliberate choice you can make every single morning. By starting your day with a strategic, protein-packed breakfast of Greek yogurt, nuts, and seeds, You're doing so much more than just eating. You are actively stopping the overnight muscle breakdown and kicking off a cycle of repair. You're giving your body the tools it needs to hold on to its strength. Protect your mobility and guard your independence for years to come. Just imagine waking up tomorrow and the next day, feeling stronger and more sure on your feet than you have in years. That journey starts with one simple, powerful bowl.